What's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up? So this is like my first year in trucking, and I'm gonna give you 5 things. Well, it's gonna be more than 5 things, but it's gonna be some things that you should know, like during your first year trucking. I took some notes down, so I want to lose my train of thought. I know sometimes I be all over the place, like right now, but let's go and get into the video. First thing, when you get out here and you get your CDLs, know why you doing this. Like, is you doing this because you want this to be your career? Is you doing this to provide? Or if you doing this for it to be like a stepping stool? Some people get in trucking solely just to make a career out of it. Some people get in it for providing purposes. They don't even think about it being a career. They just use it to provide. And some people use it as a stepping stool like I am. So you can make a career out of it. It's most definitely a good paying career. You can also use it to provide. You know, it'll get you at a good financial state where you can provide. You bring in good money, and you can pretty much provide truck. You can use it as a stepping stool to invest in something that's bigger, because that's what I'm pretty much doing. Like, what I want to do, it's gonna take me a lump sum of money to get where I want to go. So trucking make a good enough money to where the point I can invest and then get to where I want to go. So for the first step, just know why you trucking. Just don't get out here and just be lost and just like you have nowhere to go. I mean, it's cool, you can do that, but during that first year, know why you're here. Like, figure it out why you're here, what you want to do. Is this what you want to do? Because some people get in trucking and they're like, yeah, I can do this for the rest of my life. But you got some people that don't feel like that, and they just want to use it for their sake, or just use it to get to the next step. But that's the first step. Step 2, y'all should learn this from me. If you familiar with my channel, you should learn this from me. Stick with one company. Don't be a company hopper like I have. So I ain't finna put it out there like I'm just a saint. I'm telling y'all from my experience, don't jump from company to company. It's not good. It's not good for your resume, and it gets annoying. So if you find you this one good company that treats you right, and you don't really got a hassle to get in contact with nobody, the contact is good, the repair shops is good, stick with that company. Cause last year I done been to 4 companies. I went to Milton. I only went to Milton for my experience base, but I'm gonna break everything down. I went to Milton for my experience base. I got 2 months. I got 2 months out of Milton. Then I went local, cause I just, flatbed is just not my thing, and I was like worldwide all over the place. I don't mind driving over the country, but not flatbed. I prefer not to do no flatbed. So if you flatbed, I salute you. I know how it get. It get rough out there, especially when it's cold. It's real work, and you got to be extra careful and extra safe. Anything can happen with flatbed. Then after that, I went local to like a construction company. I stayed there a month. It didn't really work out. I went to US Express for 3 months. I liked the US Express. I liked it a lot. I was home when I needed to be home. I went on the road for too long. But I wanted to go regional, so I left. So in the midst of me leaving, I went to TLI. That they messed me over, gave me a bad truck, well, a nasty truck, and they expected me to clean it out, and I just wasn't going for that. So I went to CFI. CFI ain't a bad company. The pay is ass. I ain't gonna even sugarcoat it. The pay is ass. They paying you 47 cents a mile. I took a 9-cent pay cut because I came from US Express. They paying 56 cents a mile, $100 layover. And CFI, I know the freight low right now, but I was getting more sitting. My checks would be way better if I'm sitting than running. And I'm used to running. I like running. I don't like being in one spot. So that was pretty cool. So I left CFI and I'm back with US Express. So I plan on sticking here for the rest of the year. I'm just gonna stick here, save my money, and next year I'm capitalizing on my plans. I got a lot of stuff I want to do. Got a lot of goals in mind. And I'm just gonna stay focused and stay safe on this road and do what I gotta do. But that's it for step number 2. Yeah, but get that first year experience out the way. Once you get that first year experience out the way, you can, if you want to be regional, you can find a good company that's paying regional. You want to be local, you can find a good company that pay you local. But if you want to be on the road, just be on the road. Just find you a good company if you want to be on the road. You want to be an owner operator, go do that. You want to be a lease purchaser, go do that. Just, you got to find what fits you. Don't let nobody tell you what you couldn't do, because everybody got their own experience. Like, I said don't go to TLI, but you don't necessarily gotta listen to that, cause I had a bad experience. Don't mean you gonna have the same experience. So at the end of the day, you still gotta take your chances. It's your life. You choose what you want to do with it. Number 3, this is a big one. Like if you into saving money, like don't. Well, I ain't gonna say don't, cause you gonna do it, but try your best to limit buying food from truck stops. Shit is hot. Only thing that I get from truck stops now is sunflower seeds and coffee. I love fruits, but the fruits is extremely high. You can pay $4 for like 6-7 blocks of watermelon, and it's ridiculous at these truck stops. You can spend a lot of money. You look up, damn. Or you can look up what it is. Like you get paid every week. You buy food from the truck stops every day. You spending $20 here, $15 there, $10 there. Add up, you could be spending $200 just off food alone. So I advise you to like go to Walmart or some type of clothes store where you get your food. Spend like $80 to $100, and you'll be set for at least 2 weeks. Cause that's the routine that I got into, where I be on the road every 2 weeks. I come home. Be on the road every 2 weeks. I come home. So when I go home, I stack up. So I won't have to buy no food when I'm on the road. I get plenty of water. I get plenty of food. The only thing that I'm buying from truck stops is coffee. That's the only thing you probably should be wanting to get from truck stops is coffee and fuel. And another thing, make sure you get fuel cards. If you go to Love's a lot, get your Love's fuel card. If you go to Pilot a lot and Flying J's, get your fuel card. You get free showers. Don't nobody want to pay for no shower. And you don't have to pay for showers. So why would you put that on your, you know, when you can get free showers just by having a fuel card. And you also can get points where you can buy stuff from the truck stop free. So you can get free coffee and you can get free showers if you just buy a fuel card. That's money you're saving right there. So instead of going to truck stops, getting your food, you're gonna do it every once in a while. But try your best to like go to Walmart or Sam's Club, Target, wherever you get your groceries from, Brookshire's, Whole Foods, stack up. Stack up, because that you're gonna spend a lot of money when you could just be spending $80 on some cool meals that'll last you however long you're on the road. Like I said, when I get off the road, I go to a shop and I stack up. So them 2 weeks, I'll be straight for them 2 weeks, and I still have water left over because I'm only here by myself, and I get 2 cases of water, and I drink a lot of water, so I be pretty much through with 1 pack in the first 2 weeks. But to the next step, find you a positive hobby when you're on the road. Like, it can get boring out here if you don't got no hobbies. So, like, if you like to play video games, I advise you to buy like bring your game, bring your TV, buy you a hotspot box. I got one back there. So when I'm done with the day, I ain't got nothing to do. If I'm not researching or studying my future plans, I usually do all that while I'm driving to keep my mind focused. But you got to keep yourself in a positive headspace where you can just drive these trucks safe. You just do your job for the day, and you learning, you making money and learning at the same time, but you investing in your future while making money. So you're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. So find you a good hobby, cause if you just out here, you're just gonna be out here. Like, either find something to entertain you. You can find a TV show, but I don't really watch TV that much because I be too much like invested into my. But I do watch TV from time to time. It's football season now, so I watch football. But just don't have no bad hobbies out here, cause you wanna stay consistent and stay focused on the road. Number 5, avoid. I don't know how y'all gonna take this, but I'm gonna try to go into deep detail about this. But if you single, avoid relationships if you're over the road. If you're over the road 2 weeks at a time, I advise you to avoid relationships because it could play a toll on your head. And if you like me, like, I'm in a relationship, but the only thing that I don't like about it is like if something happens back wherever y'all from, wherever your lady from, it's gonna be hard for you to protect. And I'm big on like protecting. I feel like that's the call of duty of a man when you're in a relationship, to protect and provide. Of course, you can provide when you're out here on the road, but the protection is another thing that I feel like every man must have. But if you married, then you just get your first year experience out the way and you go home. If you trust her, it really comes with trust though. Like, if you don't trust the woman, do not get in a relationship. And that's a big thing with trust, because I trust the person I'm with. But when we're on this road, we overthink a lot, and shit cross your head, stuff cross your mind. But it all comes back to trust, like I said. So, but if you don't have no trust in them, Don't get in a relationship. Just be cool. You can date, but I advise people don't get in a committed relationship. But don't take my word. If you want to avoid the overthinking, you can't protect something go down at the house and stuff like that, just don't get in a relationship. But if you're married, you're married. You can't just up and lead a relationship if you're married. So just do the best you can if you're gonna get in a relationship. But I advise people to not, if this is your first year trucking, because you're trying to get everything situated. You're gonna be making a good amount of money, and you gotta make the right moves with your money, because a whole year can pass by and you just out here. 5 years can pass by and you could just be out here like, damn, I made all that money, but what I did with it, you know, stuff like that. You just gotta know what you're doing with the time. You got a lot of time to think to yourself. You got a lot of time to yourself. So I love my alone time. So if you're a person that just can't be by yourself too long, then you're gonna have to probably do 6 months and find somewhere else where you can be home or around some people. But if you got plans and you're single, you most definitely can make something out of trucking. You can make a career, you can invest in something you want to. Either way, some people get in trucking to drive for the rest of their life. Some people only been in trucking for a short amount of time, 5 to 10 years. And then once they're done, boom, they'll just use it as a fallback plan. But yeah, these are my 5 things from my first year experiencing. I'm gonna say them again. Know why you're here, that's number 1. 2, stick with one company. Just stick with one company. Number 3, try your best to avoid truck stop foods because it's expensive. Number four, find a hobby to keep you occupied or keep your focus or keep you from being mentally off. Because you got to be mentally aware on this road. You got to drive for you got to drive for other people, because it be some crazy mother on this road. Y'all know how I get over this road. The people that drove already. And number 5, avoid relationships. Committed relationships. Let me say that. I ain't telling you get on this road and don't have no little thing you can't talk to. You know what I'm saying? But commitment, that takes trust. A relationship ain't easy, bro. And it's hard being in a relationship on this road because you can't protect the person that you want. I ain't got no negative thoughts about the relationship or nothing like that. It's just stuff that a man's supposed to do for his woman that you can't do simply because you're on for the road. So you can be in a relationship, but if you don't trust her, avoid it. But if you trust her, you trust her, make it work. But if you don't trust them, avoid relationships. So those are my 5 things trucking this year. I know I said this last year. I ain't making no promise. But I'm going to try my best to drop more videos, more knowledge on YouTube. But that's pretty much it. Got it good. Peace.